That's the first thing Stream hears.
The first thing Stream heard was you saying that's the first thing Stream hears.
Oh.
Missed
Damn
opportunity.
it.
Now no one will know what you are going to do.
True.
Alright, so... last time you guys were here, you had entered into the hospital with this like ruined sort of hospital and uncovered that there are some of the fuckery afoot within it. You saw some of the absolutely cursed cultists that were coming in and saw that and realized that the person and realized that everyone in the room had like a very, very low ability to perceive and identify things, with the exception of the woman at the front, one Hatsune Miku.
Let's go!
Hatsune board maker, woohoo!
And
Yeah.
to Makari's extreme dismay. And
She's asexual. I'm so sorry, continue.
where the fuck did that come from? I mean, if they are good
You
for
said to
them.
Makari's absolute dismay, she's asexual. Like, I don't know what to tell. I was funny, okay, we gotta shut up.
Makari is
awful.
absolutely not ace. I don't know what to tell you, gamer.
Miku, never mind, it's fine. Stop drawing attention to my mistake.
Everyone point at Lynn.
I always
Points
point
at
at
Lynn.
Lynn.
Points at Lynn. Points at
Point to
Lynn.
the sexy bitch in the room.
When did Lynn laugh?
Jokes on you, that's my king.
Shit.
Oh, don't worry,
Oh
we'll take
wait,
care of
let
that
me share my screen so that you guys can hear music that I'm playing.
Boopy boopy boop 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 boop.
Oh my god, Hatsune Miku?
Oh my god, Miku?
Alright.
Here's-
As we
Da Finky?
Oh,
As we move through, though, you started to make your way through the hospital as you heard some horrors going on in some of the different examination rooms. Most of you were able to restrain yourselves from acting, but two of you in particular could not. Those two being one, Linzia, or Valicia May Firefang, and
The full name drop.
Raijin. The two of you saw what was happening, and could not help but peek in to see what horrors looked, and you saw some vile mutilation and the process with which people, innocent or not, cultists or not, human beings, like living, breathing creatures, were transformed into entities just like the one that's staring back at you, saddened that they will not ever be as beautiful as them. But even still, their smile remains, staring back at you. We rolled initiative, and you'd managed to roll a charisma check that is high enough not to not convince Miku to join you, but to just let her sit this one out. She won't stop you.
I'm kind of based for fireballing this thing, can I just say?
Kind of.
Absolutely. You're doing it a service. It's clearly in pain, and you're only helping put it out of its misery.
Listen, I just want to guzzle that goop, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Okay, so when I make a Guna joke, I get lambasted for it.
No,
When
no, no,
Lynn
Makari.
makes a Guna joke.
Actually, it's a Hearthstone Battleground reference. You wouldn't get it.
Makari, don't worry.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
I'm not
still gonna
sad.
beat the shit out of her. Anyways, moving on.
Damn, I wish that were me.
Okay.
Damn. Wait, I can work with this. Damn, I wish that was Ion.
That's a
Why? Why would you be like me?
All right. So we returned here with you about to put an end to the horrors. And my question to you, goobers, never mind. I have decided to retract my question. I do not respect you enough to take your opinions into account, but I do need to find the music.
Wow.
Bit of a dick move there, Boop.
You are what you eat, Makari.
What the fuck? Is it Bully Makari Day? Oh wait, yes, it's always Bully Makari Day.
No, it's always Bully Linda.
But don't bring me into this. The fuck did I do?
Get bullied every session.
All I want in this D&D group is Aeon, and I won't get that, and now I'm being bullied.
And all I wanted was some friends. There's no one here.
I'm like Mariah Carey, but I don't want Christmas. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
For those of you who are interested in this song, this is the Death Will Fall instrumental by one Chani Jash.
It starts playing. Dun, 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 dun.
Mr. Sandman?
No, all I want for Christmas.
Oh.
Nora, you are up first.
Yo, fighting Tom.
To reiterate the scene, I'm currently looking at an Eldritch Horror and like having fire in my hand and going psycho mode.
I want to point out, by the way, if I remember correctly, I think I'm tied up, right?
You are tied up, yes. You are bound.
Yeah, I asked if she could be let go last session, I believe.
I believe you were let go, but you may still be tied up. So, like, you're not being actively held in someone's arms, but you are tied here.
Was she tied up, or is it just my hold person?
I believe...
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't that you were tied up. It was... Yes, it was the hold person, and also the funny land shark had them in their mouth. So you were no longer in the land shark's mouth.
Yeah, and my concentration's broken, so she's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're gooch.
Yeah. Just quickly thinking about what to do. I'm just gonna throw a chromatic orb, I believe.
The orb.
It's the orb.
No.
And I'll do that as like fire damage.
Yes, fire. More fire. Well, not more fire, apparently. Through the window it goes.
Yeah.
Really funny, the idea of missing a fireball by going out a window.
Yeah, you'll just throw the... Like, a full fireball goes into this room, blows up everything, kills everyone in the room, and then, like, a flaming baseball of, like, burning paint just, like, splats against the window.
In the next episode of Shattered Star, they'll see a flying, like, fire object just rush
Absolutely
by.
the fuck not. Shattered Star is way after this, way before this campaign. Way before.
It's been flowing for, it's been going for a while. That was a really good fucking orb, okay? If it would have hit, it would have obliterated it, but...
I'm just listening to what's going on and I'm just confused at this point. Anyways, I guess I'll give... I don't think Minty has red anymore, so I'm gonna... But regardless, I'm gonna give Raijin red paint.
Ah, thank you.
Yep. Wait, can I give 2 people? Was that the thing?
Yeah, why not give it to the
Yeah.
fox?
Yes, you can.
That's losing her shit.
Yeah,
Like, what
well,
could go wrong?
I'll give it to both Minty and Raiden then, because I don't think Minty has red anymore.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
There we go. That's my turn.
All right, let me add 1 red.
Thank
Raigan.
you.
Raigan.
Raigan.
I'll just do this so you guys can read what it is.
Raigan.
And remove a
Raigan
bar.
D's nuts. Lynn.
That's me. I'm the fowl you're looking for.
Hello, Zelda music.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a like remix of some a orchestration for like Legend of Zelda, like Majora's Mask.
How's the thing looking right now? Is it in pain? Good. Good if so. Be in pain. More pain.
Not bloodied, still well above half health.
What? Fucking excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Took a 6th level fireball. It's just standing there menacingly. Crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
God, yeah, damn. Let's yeah, fuck it. Let's fireball that 4th level. If I can find it, and this is where I put my fireball. If I had one. Yeah, let's just fireball it again. Let's just do that. Yeah.
I'm just going to put that in front of you so you can understand why it's okay, and then we're gonna roll this again at advantage.
Don't worry, I don't have sanity at the moment, and therefore.
It takes 0 damage.
Oh no!
It stares at you. No. No, you can be. Would you like to be beautiful too? You can be so much more colorful. Closes door.
Ooh, my bad, wrong room. Clearly I'm interrupting something.
Wrong bathroom.
Just love the immediate no.
Damn, did I really like crit on that intimidation? Holy shit.
Did you crit on it?
No,
Wait.
No.
I don't know what to say. It's just like like Val would be terrified and crying at the moment, but other than that,
that's your turn. You still have your bonus action.
I'll probably just stand there frozen in fear, honestly. Like,
All right, that is your turn. Greer, you see another explosion get hurled as the woman said, just like, says, as like the nurse Miku like looks at you and just be a doll and silence whatever's in there. Not realizing that you aren't like under any sort of mind control or anything of the like. They just want you to get what is happening there to shut up. It's disturbing the patients.
Lara, can you roll a d20 for me?
Me?
Yeah, Ella, please.
Okay.
Roll a sanity check.
Okay.
Well,
I'm rolling that because after having been let go, Gruyere would be very eager to be angry at being told what to do by the Hatsune Miku. And after looking up at Ella with
What
the
do you mean? Who could hate being told what to do by this face?
Oh, smash, Ryan.
Based.
damn, she broken just like me, for real. But Ella's presence makes Gruyere behave and be like begrudgingly. If I had the opportunity to ram my blade through your face, I would do it within a heartbeat. But she reels round, realizing the situation they're in, and well, after realizing that this place, it filled with madness, with so much madness around, gives Gruyere the opportunity to dip into the eldritch magic that she was afraid to use, knowing that with so much of the madness
All right,
and chaos,
I forgot something here. Hey, Lynn, give me a sanity check, but Miku can, Makari, continue. I'm so sorry. Makari, you can continue. Congratulations, your sanity does not drop. But Makari, I'm sorry, continue.
Gruyere, knowing that when you wish to hide from the eyes of madness, when you are amidst madness, you are but a camouflaged speck amidst an ocean of madness. So her eyes kind of glow this green color as she dips into abilities that some would consider. What's that phrase? Some would consider.
sacrilegious.
No, the Star Wars quote.
Blasphemous?
Oh.
Unnatural?
Unnatural, yes. So Gruyère's gonna cast Distant Strike to completely dip into the room.
All right, give me, as you're doing this, you can give me a performance check. And if you roll high enough, you will have advantage on your charisma checks in the future against like people in this hospital. You don't, but it is a good sign. Like, yes, this is correct. Doing this, as this is one of your like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sanity check. It's only once per like. I'm gonna say once per like initiative will you have to do this. Give me a sanity check to use this ability.
Yeah, it's sort of like in this moment she sees herself dying. She thought that she could dip into the void, thinking she was smart as shit, being in madness, thinking it would be a good seclusion to dip into that power that was so forbidden and so exotic that she tried escaping from. Daren't she be the person who cradles the enemy's power only to then reel in perpetuity as it bites her in the ass?
Makari, I'm gonna resolve this in a moment. Let's roll your damage here. So,
right.
so like roll your attacks or whatever you will do.
So I get to do one attack, then extra attack, and then I also get favored enemy on favored foe on top of that, which is another
Yes.
d6 on each.
Yes.
So 1 + 3 dagger.
Yeah, I think that hits. That is 9 points of damage. Add a d6 on that.
And then one more of those for extra attack.
A 14 does barely miss, unfortunately. Like you had to roll real low in order to miss, and unfortunately you did it.
Damn.
All right, that is your
Well-
action and your bonus action here.
Titties.
And you go in to stab at this thing twice here. Stab, stab. And as it does, like, sort of the arc on the fate, like, you stab into it and pull away strands of paint, like, approaching in, like, an arc around again and again. For the briefest moment, like, you will see there is no movement. The eyes and mouth simply move through their head to the back of their head, through their head to face you, as if it's floating through a sort of like some sort of liquid or fluid here. That grinning smile. And they'll just say, and what have we here? You are far from your patron, little one.
Do not talk to me about the patron, you creature of the dark. I will send you back to whence you came and reduce you to nothing more than a blob on the ground. Although, as she says that, using that ability for the first time, she feels...
You feel that something, as he mentions the patron of some kind, there is something watching you, and you can't shake the feeling that something knows you're here.
It's kind of one of those moments where she was like, well, you know, I could absolutely I don't like using those abilities. It's something that I find to be disgusting, but in a moment of desperation, surely it wouldn't be that bad to use madness.
Oh, it was that bad. Oh, it was that bad.
Yeah, well, it was very fitting. Honestly, rolling in that one on the sanity kind of fits the whole vibe. Gruyere does not want to use that magic, but for the sake of, you know, the moment she's in, still being able to tap into it, still being able to, like, have a semblance of that magic, instantly getting karma like that is so fitting of how she feels towards it, because now she's going to be absolutely vilified. She may have the abilities, she won't want to use them.
That's
Not after
valid.
this.
That makes a lot of sense.
Raijin,
But one time, she's like, yeah, you know what? Let's fucking do it.
I guess we're doing this, aren't we? A deep, almost angered sigh flows from her lips as she turns to see the spectacle in the doorway. Fine. Whatever. And instead of her normal aggressive tendencies, she's actually going to take a more supportive role here. And she is going to cast Bless.
Oh.
Two. I cast it on you.
That's okay, you can cast it on your new girlfriend, it's all good.
Yeah. So how do I add additional targets to this? Boop.
shift click.
Just click OK. There we go. Oh, that's weird. I haven't used any spell slots. It tells me I don't have any.
good.
I'm sure
God.
blessing me with the blessing of a god that fucked me up is probably a good thing. What could go wrong? It's all good.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Well, although it doesn't tell me that I can consume the resource, I'm casting Bless.
Got it.
And then for my...
Oh wait, no,
Bonus-
you do have
Oh,
all
there-
your spell slots gone. Let's fix that. Try it again.
There we go. Boom, there we go. And then for my bonus action...
Did you took my homebrew subclass, right? Am I correct in this?
Yes. Yes.
Got it. Because I realized I forgot to add those channel divinity options. I'm just gonna import those in right away.
In case we get a little funny, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
I see, said the blind man.
Or does that conflict? Because is Bless a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay. I'm in an interesting predicament here. I'm not going to pull that out yet, so I will instead of Shield of Faith, I will use Divine Sense instead.
All right. In the divine, as you use your divine sense, you'll like look around. What does your divine sense look like? What would that like? How exactly does that? Is it like a scent? Is it something that you see? Is it something you hear? Is it like chills? What does that look like to you?
As Rajan taps into her divine sense, it has both a internal and external effect. As she has begun to embrace a little bit more of her divinity, you literally see the once dark and dripping halo that formed above her head, now almost bioluminescent, and her eyes take on a very similar glow, similar to a certain incident that happened in a crypt not too long ago. But this
I
time
was there.
she's more poised. And it's almost like she sees faint outlines of any celestial, fiend, undead, anything that the greater force within her would deem a threat.
Ooh, what do I look like?
You.
Sick.
And with that, I end my turn.
You look around. You're highlighted. Immediately highlighting would be like the magma shark behind you, and everything associated with that. Miku, of course, but every single door sort of just like oozes some kind of dark power, some sort of you get the feeling that there is just a lot of horrors underneath every single door. And that all you'd have to do in order to peek beyond, get a little peek of what is beyond the veil would be to just see why the people in those rooms are screaming, why they're crying, and perhaps most unsettlingly of all, why amidst all the chaos there may be a room utterly silent. That is your turn here. Next is Minty.
Hello. So, a lot has happened between, last time I took a turn and now.
Yes.
I think I'm going to, kind of look at the situation. I heard, Niku say to Greer or whoever, just like, can you silence that, right? Get them to shut up or stop. Okay.
Yeah, it said that they're disturbing the patients, the other patients.
Right. Okay. Then I'm just gonna kind of quickly nod to her and be like, yeah, just 1 second. And then I'm going to like rush in, basically. 5, 10, 15. Can I move past Val?
Yeah, you can move through her space.
25 and 30. Hello there.
Hello. I am so glad I can finally I'm able to start using monster voices again.
Yeah.
Deafened for a split second. I did not hear that. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll do it again. Hello.
So I'm going to kind of shiver at like that and hold my hand out. A little fucking yellow portal appears for a second as my sword comes out. Black with silver runes on it because it's really cool and awesome. And I'm just gonna fucking slash this guy the fuck in half as best as I can. So let me make an attack. Should I do bonus action? No, I'm just gonna attack normally. So, oof. Well, that's a lot of bonuses. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So you rolled a 7 and got a 20.
Wow.
That's a nice sword. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, does a 20 hit?
Yes, I believe it does.
Hooray! 15. And if they're still standing, I'm just gonna do that again.
If it was above half health, it's still standing.
Yeah.
It had you dealt 15 points of damage. Sorry, I'm just adjusting.
Mhm.
I was adjusting Aeon's character sheet here.
Oh, no worries.
So minus 15. It is below half, but still up.
Okay. God, and I'm gonna hack at it again. Is it 26?
Oh my god.
You know, I think it does. I'm just gonna-
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, only 10 that time, but that's fine. And that's it for me. I'm not actually gonna use a bonus action this turn.
All right.
Bonus action. Punch Val on the way.
How much damage was that? 10?
A 10, yeah.
10, 8. Oh boy, it does get to do its turn. So.
I'm like-
Raggy.
Doing my best, hey, don't pay attention to the child, fuck you, attack me kind of impression.
Raggy. You will see this creature. If Foundry will load, you may see this creature actually. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, precious. Opposies, eh? Opposies.
You wanted its attention, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, precious. Oh, you're talking to them.
You're so... Ugh.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Oh. Wait a minute.
But it's just keeping this creature in this fucking house, it can do that shit? What the fuck? What is this, a mental hospital? Wait.
Yes.
Actually.
In case you weren't aware.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh. No, it's gonna hit Miku.
Actually, it just avoids Miku.
Okay, okay. Whew, thank goodness.
Alright. Let's do something a little funny. And by little funny, I mean... Ahaha. Ahaha.
Am I allowed to do an Arcana check real quick?
You may. What, for what?
Can I see if there's like any correlation between this thing's integrity and the bodies around?
Yeah, you may, but we're gonna resolve this first.
Yeah.
21?
I need everybody inside of that cone to give me an intelligence saving throw.
I'm
As-
really good at this.
Makari, you think that this creature is trying to transform more of cultists and civilians into creatures like this. Entities and people that it sees as having potential in its own way for creativity is what it wants. And these people may have been artists, they may have been musicians, they may have been cultists. It's kind of hard to tell when they're torn asunder and woven in, and they were unrecognizable before the two fireballs went off in the room.
Gee, I wonder how that happened.
Now,
Can I just make one with my actual character? Is that possible? Is it always free? Never mind, take the other one. It's fine.
I'm sorry to say it, we have to take V because the other character has a different stats. You have different stats between each other. So, I'll make an int saving throw for one father of Grier.
Daddy, no.
Daddy, yes. They succeeded.
Oop, no, stop.
And
I rolled an 8 with a +5.
oh my
Oh
god,
my god.
Jeffrey.
No, the lizard. No.
The anti-Jeff, the Fedge, rolled a 1. A dirty 1. Fedge rolled a dirty 1.
Good. I hope it dies.
It might. It will take. Actually, it's not that much damage. It's the bad thing about this isn't the damage. It's the stun.
Oh, well, I'm stunned.
No, you're stunning.
All right, who succeeded here?
I got a nat 20.
Ella takes 0. Lynn
I failed.
takes a full fail.
But my first roll was burnt. No.
Raijin
Good.
takes half. Magma Landshark rolled a dirty 1. And Greer was just out of the radius.
I did an oopsie. Give me 1 minute.
I'm right here.
I don't think I'm really concentrating on anything, but oops.
You were concentrating on hold person. I'll break it for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Right. Forgot how squishy I am as this character compared to the last character I played.
Raijin, I need a concentration check on you for your bless. Actually, wait, who did you give bless to?
Me and my. No, I don't have that. That means you get a plus 4, so it's 12, so I still got fucked. Yeah.
Smile.
You
Yeah, I
got
gave everything to Ella, Nora, and Lynn.
Oh, so I succeed actually, don't I?
DC's
Thanks for that
15.
bless,
If you
by the
roll a
way.
1, then... If you roll a 1, then yes, you do.
Yeah.
If you roll more than a... If you don't... If you roll a 1, you fail, but if you roll anything else, you succeed. So just roll me a d4 here.
Yeah.
And Ella rolled a nat 20, so it doesn't matter.
Hooray!
DM,
Tragic.
can I just...
Let's
Can't
go.
I just burn a sanity to fucking avoid this? No? That's the
Let me describe it first to see if you want to... Okay?
Sure.
This... Who succeeds? Minty. Oh, God. Minty,
20,
you might
just
actually
me.
have to make a sanity check. And Minty
Let's
and
go.
Raijin, the two of you may need to make a sanity check after I describe this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You will see this creature. Suddenly, their smile will widen even further. Their eyes. You would think that they would brighten or get more multicolored, but they don't. You'll see the sclera, the what would normally be the whites of their eyes, go full black, and all you see are deep, dark holes with tiny points of color staring back at everyone present. And that color shifts again and again. Greens, blues, purples, yellows, reds, all different shades, all different colors. Staring into them. And Minty, you are close to this thing, you just attacked it, and for whatever reason, maybe it's the King in Yellow's influence, maybe it's something else, you're not sure. But you briefly turn around. Raijin, same sort of deal. Your angelic protection protects you from the worst of it. You look around and you see everyone who failed suddenly smiling with the same uncanny wide grin. The corners of their mouths stretching far beyond anything that's reasonable. And their eyes, all the whites of their eyes have also gone dark. And they too have the multicolored points within their irises. And bleeding, not from the tear ducts, but from the center of the eye. Different rainbow cacophony of strange paint-like thick tears. Nora, I do need a sanity check from you. And
Can I avoid this?
Uh-oh.
Nora, I need a sanity check from you. Ella and everyone else, I need a sanity check from Ella,
Yeah.
Nora, and Raijin. Raijin and Ella for witnessing the horrors. Nora for being so personally tied to the horrors.
What do you mean? I would never be personally.
Oh, okay.
Is that a 5? Is that below a 5? Yeah!
Oh, I lose my turn, don't I?
no.
Hey, Nora?
D4?
Let me
58. D4, right?
what negative? Oh no, it is not. So you don't roll on that one, so you don't lose 2 sanity. Oh wait, no, it is just a 5. It is just a 5. So you are only rolling the D4 here. But I have fantastic or terrible news.
I at least
depending
say
on-
sanity, you know?
Yes. So. Oh wait, no,
Here you go.
no. The D4 was the previous one. You need to roll a D6 instead. Sorry.
Oh, a D6. Oh, okay. All good. I got you. Fuck
You
you.
lose control of your character for 6 rounds.
Oh, jeez.
Can I burn a sanity to avoid this pointy thing? I'd like to slam my head against the wall, thanks.
Dude. Oh my god.
If you do this, you will need to burn 2. Because of the nature of this effect and just how fucked up, I'll allow it. But this is directly a mind fuck. You would be giving into the horrors. You would avoid what you would avoid here would be damage and a stun.
Okay, so Boop, hear me out. I got 20 to the save, and I think I passed the sanity throw of the 16. Can I see what's happening and desperately somehow like try to spend my own sanity to shield them from it at all? Because unfortunately, that is what Ella would try to do in this moment, is like desperately want to be able to help them literally at all in any way possible.
I don't think that would sway me for. I think I will spend my sanity to break out of it, regardless.
Let me remind you here of something.
Oh no.
You're at 7 sanity. If you
Yeah.
roll and lose 2 sanity right now, you'll be at 5, which means you're gonna have to roll a d4
For what?
to lose control of your character temporarily.
Oh, but that won't happen.
Confident, jeez.
No.
Listen,
If
okay,
you
it's like-
give, either you take the damage, the full damage and the stun, and stay at 7, or you avoid the stun, avoid the damage, and lose control of your character. That is the gamble I'm taking you here. The damage you are taking, by
Regardless,
the way,
you're-
is 28.
Which isn't that much. It's fine.
Well,
It's fine. Don't worry.
So, Minty, if you would like to somehow protect my
Yeah.
here, this would be going immediately against the wishes of your patron here for multiple
Yeah.
reasons, because you gave up your power to your claim to like the throne, but Nora did as well. But like this is sort of, you would be giving into the powers of you'd be giving into the power of Cthulhu here.
It's so shit. My mind says to do it because there's another thing trying to fuck with my mind, and I want nothing of it.
Yeah. But,
So you, again, I will offer you the same devil's bargain here, but it will be a little bit worse. You will still lose 2 sanity. Non-negotiable.
right.
Doing this will cost you 2 sanity to somehow face tank all of this and have Nora re-roll the sanity check here and not because they will still need to make a sanity check, but it will just be because they are witnessing the horrors and not because they themselves are personally tied to it. So I'm basically
Right.
allowing you to re-roll to change the frame of this circumstance here. You will take the full damage and become stunned as a result of this. You will lose 2 sanity, and I'll be a bit mean. You'll take critical damage from this AoE, and you'll be able to save, give Nora the reroll, and effectively give everybody a success on this saving throw.
Okay.
Like make it so that no matter what, everyone succeeded. But like Nora in particular would probably still have to. It's not like no more sanity check. It would be re-roll the sanity check because again, you are witnessing a friend sacrifice themselves. You are witnessing the horrors, and that is still bad.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be the same though?
That's really bad.
It would be the same potentially if Nora still rolls bad. We are giving her a chance to roll again.
Yeah.
It could also go way worse because if I roll a 1,
One.
and I do
It
have
goes-
a negative 3.
Let me be clear. If no matter what happens here, if Nora rolls a 1, instead of rolling a d6, she'll be rolling a d8 for the amount of rounds she loses her character.
If I sacrifice my sanity, do I have enough power to push Nora out of the way?
This is so fucked.
Yeah,
You
do
don't have the sanity to make these
I have
bargains.
the sanity to work with, okay? I'm pushing Nora out of it.
Sir Boo, if I may ask a question, I think I'll join the roster of people asking the question. So, how many sanity points do I have to work with here?
All right. So let me sort of establish the situation here. All right. In order, we from left to right on the map here, we have Makari, who just rolled a nat 1, is finally in the negatives in terms of sanity.
It's not
All right. So this is they are at 9.
Holy.
Which comparatively means Makari's doing really well.
And you know what? I'm keeping my sanity for me. After having been born after only being born 2 days ago, I'm entitled to my sanity. Y'all
Hey,
can go
Makari,
and suck the hell.
Your sanity
is
is uniquely fucked in that when you are low sanity, you are easier for the creature to find.
Yeah, it was exactly. It's why I'm not going to give away anymore.
Ella has 8. They are still at -1. They do have some sanity to play with before they lose control of their character at 5.
I sure do.
They do have that wiggle room because of just how scarring and traumatic this entire area is. Sanity costs to make these devil bargains is going to be increased instead of 1.2 because, you know, final dungeon, I kind of have to throw this shit at you. Val has 7, which means that as soon as you make a bargain with me, you will go mad, losing control of your character for 1d4 rounds.
Yeah, but that they have fourth person and shit. I'd like Dormammu, I've come to bargain. I'll fucking do it. If I can push Nora out of the way, I'll fucking do it.
Nora, so I'm gonna revert the changes here briefly, just so that Nora's not as fucked. Nora is currently at 5 sanity. She, if nothing changes about this situation, no deals are made, we decide to just bite the bullet and deal with the situation as it is. Nora will go down to 4 sanity, which I'm sure I don't need to explain is bad, because instead of rolling a d4 to lose the to like determine the amount of rounds she loses control of her character, she will roll a d6, and we've actually already rolled that d6. She will lose control of her character for 6 rounds, the maximum amount. He's bad, which is why even if with a reroll, even if she fails, we can maybe get that 6 down to like 2 or 1 or 3. Just cut that number down somewhat.
Yeah, but I can push her out of the way. It's fine.
But I do also have a -3 to sanity, and
the odds of her failing are still pretty high.
Yeah, and even if you push me out of the way, Lynn, I would still see the horrors and would have to make a
check.
Sanity check.
Yeah, that sounds way better there.
It wouldn't be the guaranteed worst, like almost worst case scenario we have now. And to continue on with Raijin Everglaive, you have 8 sanity as well. You can safely make 1 devil's bargain.
Okay.
Unless you fail something. And you have only passed 1 room of horrors. 1 mutilation of innocent civilians in the kind of way that would scar an average person permanently. There are still several halls and rooms you have to pass before you get to the basement, which is where the horrors actually begin.
Fun
So
fact,
if you want to give up your sanity now, start of dungeon, we can. But I just want to explain the situation as best I
fair.
can.
So,
Can-
what I would like to do, if I'm allowed to make my bargain now, then what I'd like to do is
Can I point out a thing before?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If I am not in control of my character and I am like sanity broken for 6 turns, if you guys can still like manage to bring me with you guys, I will probably not have any sanity rolls regardless of what happens. As a little silver lining.
Yeah, but that would be the same.
As a little silver lining.
I mean, we'd literally just be walking around with a nuke still because you'd be out of
We've established how
control for
powerful
6
all
rounds.
of you fuckers are
No.
when you're...
Yeah, like so my bargain is that in this moment I cast guidance on Nora to boost their sanity roll. to counteract the -3, hopefully, and give them a better chance.
You want to use your reaction to cast guidance.
Yes.
This is so if you were to use this now, they would need to roll a minimum of 2 to not lose sanity. Because the DC to lose sanity at this point for Nora is 5.
Right.
That's a 50-50 chance. No, that's a
better than
75% chance.
That's better than them rolling at a -3 and basically having next to nothing.
Yeah, but what if I push Nora out of the way?
I mean, well, just like Boop said, right? Nora still has to turn around and witness whatever the fuck is going on when they come back to their senses. They're gonna have to roll anyway, right?
I
Can one of you
think
guys just like not be a selfless asshole for once and just like take it on the chin? This is getting some anime levels of like, no, Mr. President, get down.
There's a chance that we
I
could
know.
die in this hallway.
Let-
Yeah,
Hey.
you know what?
Control
I'm dying
Nora.
of cringe listening to this, so fucking.
Hey, Makari, I have stats prepared for every single one of you fuckers if you reach 0 sanity, and all of you are walking TPKs, okay?
I'd at least like to make it to the basement.
Fine, I start doing a silly little dance instead.
all right. So, Raijin, what you're doing is you're casting guidance. We need a minimum of 2. That means the only way you fail this is Nora would fail this is if she rolls a 1 on a d4. What's going to happen is this: you're going to give up 2 sanity here,
Right.
and then same thing as Nora here. You are opening your mind, accepting some of the power of the divine, uncaring, unfeeling celestial energy within you, and letting it sort of protect the natural order. And you know for a fact, whatever the fuck this creature's doing is unnatural. So it absolutely would want to protect it. And in fact, I'll give you one better. I will let you give a d4 to everyone if you do this, just to
Understood.
sweeten the pot. Would that save anyone here? It would not save Lynn.
It might.
No, you rolled an 8.
I know, but I can still roll a d4 from the bless, and then a d4 could get me out. It might.
A +8, actually, yeah, because you do need to roll the d4 from bless. So,
To do that too, don't I?
you did. You rolled a 1.
Oh fuck yeah, right.
Well, if I roll an exact 4. Wait, that's 14. I wouldn't do.
No.
Right.
No, you would like barely fail. Yeah.
I would still die.
Yeah.
Did I roll the d4?
I'm gladly willing to make that trade. I mean, it kind of, if literally is canonically accurate as the literal angel of the group.
Yeah.
All right. You
Oh, my angel.
you take the critical damage. So go. Yes. 4d8. You take the critical damage. That's 8d8
Holy shit, that's
psychic
2 of me.
damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's not
The
supposed
fun's
to be
been
the case.
doubled. Holy shit, I'm going mental! What the fuck?
That's not supposed to be. So you will take 8d8 psychic. You go down to 3 hit points.
3 HP. Yeah.
I need a nat 20 con save for bless.
Understood.
What the fuck?
God.
God damn! Does
Oh, no cigar.
did you bless yourself?
No, I didn't. I blessed everyone else.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic.
It's okay.
All right. Bless goes down. Nora, roll me a d4 for your sanity. That is not a failure. That means everything that happens, you still are mentally scarred. You do still take the damage, but your sanity does not go down. You do not lose control of your character.
That's
Like
fucking good.
for 6 rounds here. All right, so the following people are stuck from this because eldritch creatures are a fuck.
Yep.
The this Gamba mechanic, I'm sorry that it is. I hope Makari, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I love watching people taking the active opportunity to, you know, find any way to take the title of town bicycle of sanity.
What the fuck?
Yeah, why doesn't Gria's dad sacrifice some sanity? Huh? He's looking fine. He can take
See,
some.
this is why we should have brought fucking Tim with us. Tim would have one-shot this bitch.
Tim absolutely the fuck would not have. What the hell?
Tim is the worst of us, okay? He's trying to trick
Tim would
us.
probably have died in this moment.
What is with this anti-Tim sentiment? You assholes.
He is part of the fucking King in Yellow's fucking bullshit. What the fuck are you on?
Yeah, and I'm part of your mum, but you don't see me complaining.
Let's be.
Tim also leveled up to our level, by the way, so I think Tim would be fine.
Yes, Tim did catch up with you guys. Tim
My
would
mother
boost
has
morale.
nothing to do with this.
And if
Tim,
Tim had
fuck off.
handlebars, he'd be considered a bicycle because you keep riding him.
You're the one simping for him. You're the one riding his dick here.
No, you keep okay, you know, I am capable of saying stuff that isn't sexual in connotation. You know that, right?
Are you?
Well, yes.
It's not the
But-
Macari I know.
Yeah, he was crazy. Just
I think they do understand, but look at what we're dealing with.
Push morale with aura? No, he wouldn't. He would risk us up, you know? He'd risk the creature, he'd kill him.
Tim has
Tim is
like
Gen
10.
Z coded.
Hold up. What is Tim's charisma right now? I need to know. Because if it's not at least 15, that means that his base charisma was stupid low. It was... Okay, it's 18, so his old charisma might have been high. Never mind. So... we have three of you goobers are stunned. Ella,
Oh,
you
my
have
God,
just...
I'm puking of pain.
Ella, you have witnessed the horrors.
Yep.
Nora, you are stunned. Give me a con save to try and break out of this.
Yes, will do. Let's say.
Unsuccessful here.
My rolls are just not good.
Damn.
Lynn,
Oh, I'm really good at these, right?
give me a con save to break out. The DC's 15.
Oh yeah, boom, here it goes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
There we go.
You are not stunned, but that is your... I believe the stun ends at the end of your turn. I'll double check.
The way this happens is I'll literally slam my head against the fucking wall next to
At
me.
the end of each of its turns. Yeah. Lynn, you are no longer stunned as you like... and it is funny and comical, and we can be comedic. We're funny. We're lighthearted. We're VTubers. We're silly. we're so funny. Get out of my head! Greer. Jeez, girl. You've just witnessed. You have just hashtag witnessed the horrors, but you would have witnessed the horrors, but you were too busy dealing with the fact that the horrors have witnessed you. So
Beat the horror.
it is your turn. No more sanity checks for using your teleport ability, so feel free to spam it. But yeah.
Oh my mabu.
Okay, so after watching literally everyone nearly eat shit, I do not even get to question what you are, but where I am sending you, you really wish that you would have stayed there. Realizing that after having dabbled with the sauce, knowing full well that she's already popped that cork, she's gonna use one of her other new abilities that she really shouldn't, but is now going to because
We just all have a new gimmick, don't we?
Well, you did level up before this, so yes.
Yeah. I'd
she
like
is going to
to,
cast Conjure Barrage.
I gain nothing from my level.
How do I aim this thing?
Scroll wheel. Or shift scroll wheel?
How do I?
There you go. Is that what you want?
Oh yeah, there you go. All right there.
All right. This is again one of those spells that I would love for you to try to explain away as something mundane and non-magical. I would love to hear your attempt.
Oh no,
to
this is
say
This is absolutely the Gruyere going into the source at this point. She knows that she's fucked up. She knows she can feel it. She can feel that presence looming down upon her. If I'm going to do this, I might as well go all the way.
You've already fucked up your magic for this combat, so by all means, I need to make a DC 17 that's stupid high. Anyway, I need to make a DC 17 saving throw.
But Gruyère's like eyes are gonna start glazing over with that black hue that they tend to get when that like remnant eldritch power tends to culminate. She's kind of subdued her alchemical tendencies for the sake of the moment.
She is this creature will hold up their magic resistance. You'll see that their like body starts to like try and contort and like liquefy a little bit as to absorb some of the shocks of the blow. They will roll at advantage, but they only have a +1.
Oh!
Hey, that advantage saved you from critical damage, unfortunately, but go ahead and roll your damage and see. Let's peep these horrors. you really just like grabbed this guy and said, "Oh, you think you've got horrors? You think you've got horrors? I'll show you horrors."
You immediately adapted to horrors. I was born in them, molded by them.
Like Gruyère stands back after seeing it and says, I may not be a creature of your creation anymore, but I still feel that calling, and I will make you bear witness to what is truly chaos. And because I'm a goofy goober, bonus of Planet Warrior.
Oh yeah, Planar Warrior.
Well, you gonna set him to the Shadow Realm? Yeah, that's lit.
Technically, rules as written, Planar Warriors should not work on spells. But that's dumb.
Does it not?
So I'm going to, and given how your character is a little bit insane, I think it's funny if it does.
Oh, and I get an extra one because I'm level 11 now. So yeah, there's another one. Yeah.
So that is
a
10,
lot of damage.
28 points of damage. You dealt more damage than this fucker did with... No, the exact same amount of damage as this fucker did with his Mind Blast. So you truly just, like, go over to him and like... What does it look like as you open the gates to your Eldritch Horror? You have the mask.
Gruyère's eyes kind of completely glaze over with the black hue, the pupils becoming green like they used to be. And she stares at this creature. And sort of as she's raising her hands up to the side of her head cocks to the side as these little green sort of black holes appear beside her, and the blades start shooting out from the openings.
From your eyes?
Chaos? No, from the black holes.
Oh, okay.
She's sort of holding her arms up to the side of her in a bit of a sort of megalomaniac kind of expression.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am sick. I am sick of this place. I am sick of these creatures. And if I have to channel the same energy to get out of this, so be it.
As everyone except Makari, give me a perception check as this happens. As these shards of strange, eldritch, like obsidian glass start to pour out as this barrage of knives, this barrage of weaponry comes from this void here. And Raijin, with a 15, with a 15. And I'll actually roll for Bruler here. And I
Wait,
will
did you
give
just say
him
that we all need to roll a sanity check?
perception?
Perception.
Oh, I'm going insane. Okay.
No, you're not going
Insane
insane. It's just
IRL.
perception.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, your dad's the one who sees this? Oh, that's tragic. Oh, no, he's losing his little girl again. Oh, no.
Not like this.
And
My rolls are so great today.
as these blades sort of pouring out, her smile is becoming very uncomfortably wide, and it's evident that she's kind of losing herself in this moment. There's like all that innocence, all that humanity that she'd regained, slipping away from just one moment of peering back into the void in fear of wanting to help her friends.
With this, DC, nobody rolled above a DC 20 except for your dad. That's so tragic. Okay, everybody who rolled a 10 will see exactly what Makari described, tier for tier. Raijin, you will feel something that I don't think, Makari, you are capable in your, like, heightened manic state of feeling. You'll see, like, little seams begin to form around your chin. That, like, of, like, a sort of sewing needle taking a thick thread going in and out and in and out. As if one is sewing a mask onto your face. And it's very, very subtle. And it's something that you maybe could even mistake for a paranoia, a fear. But what none of you see, what only Greer's father sees, is that in this, none of you have seen this, but humor me for a second as I take us back to their old world. And they will see the scene where they lost their daughter. The outfit gets sewn back onto her. The cloak they are unable to take off. The mask that will not come off their face no matter how hard they pry it open. And even if you cut it off, even if you rip the seams, their skin darkens more into that faded black. The gold threads reemerge again. And they will see a crying girl asking their father for help before going completely silent and no longer being their daughter. They have seen this before. And no one of these abominations is anyone who looks on at Buller will know that he has just remembered something nightmarish.
Even as the creature falls, Grier is gonna even as her like blades dissipate from the ethereal, she's grabbing the daggers from her side and sort of lunges at the puddle, stabbing into it, sort of cackling wildly. You will not stop. You will be sent from whence you came. You will not harm my friends.
Yo, I fuck with this gear.
I think that in this moment you are lucky or unlucky in that your father is present, as he will immediately rush to the room to try to hold you. You are going mad in your father's arms, but you are going mad. You are going mad, but you are going mad in his arms. Give me a sanity check, and I will. Yeah, give me a sanity check here, if you wish, because if you roll high enough, all right, a 15, you do regain 1 point with that 15. Never mind, you didn't reach DC 15. You have a negative. You calm down, but you don't regain your sanity. You're in the negatives now. You have a penalty. Oh no!
Welcome to the club. Welcome you.
Shit.
Oh no!
Almost in the second that Brula nestles Grier into his arms, her maniacal laughter and maniacal, blood-curdling slander of this abomination fades into an almost broken, tearful sobbing, like someone who's just come to the realization they're done with whatever this is. Like something finally snaps in their mind. And I would say that just as Brula does this, the mask sort of crumbles. The ethereal mask begins to crumble away again as she returns to her normality. Although gone, would still be the damage is done kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's may not be physically there, but she dipped her toes back into something that she had been lucky to escape from. And now she knows it.
Makari, I want to just say the dice are telling a story with you here. Holy shit. The exact penalty being exactly enough to not let you come back from the death. Oh. Sorry. I'm just fanboying over my own D&D campaign.
No,
I love
you're
you
right.
guys
It's
so much.
Peak. It's so peak.
I love you guys are so good at RP. It's insane. Anyways. You will hear them hum a tune that you know, but you know the
I have a song. I had a song for this if it ever came up.
Yeah, go ahead.
It would be the "You Are My Sunshine." You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey.
I know how to play that on a kalimba.
All right. Okay. You begin to hear that, but the words are slightly off. The melody is a little bit wrong. It's so close. It's so close. But it's not really him. it's so close. Can you just pretend? Is it okay to pretend for a moment? Is that wrong? As you hear, the song. You are my sunlight, my perfect daylight. You bring me joy when the skies go gray. My dear, you'll never know how much I love you. Oh, please don't make my daylight go gray. It's so close. It's almost enough. Let's do a sanity check. Let's sound off our sanity scores for everyone here. Left to right
I'm
on
starting to realize
stream.
that every time Boop wants to do this, it's more of a testament for how much they're fucking reveling in our suffering.
Oh, absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
Boop's like, ah, yes, I did this. I did this.
I did do this. Hey, Makari, I had to improvise a bastardization of You Are My Sunshine. Let me have this. Okay.
You did well. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It's like so close, but just a little bit wrong. Like you can tell the vision is there, and it's probably right to someone else, but not to you.
You Are My Sunshine, as sung by Bollywood.
Yeah. No, but Bollywood does good work. Don't shit on Bollywood. It's so fun. They have such a fun vibe over there.
That's true.
Ay Dios. Okay. So sounding off everyone's sanity from left to right. Aeon, what's your sanity here at the end of all this?
I believe I'm at 6.
Oh boy. Love it. You are at 6, which means I believe we said that your once you reach in the negatives, it will begin to add more to your now that you've like you're able to use all versions of your like ASMR forms at the same time.
Yeah.
So the next time, oh boy. Going down the line here, Lynn, what's your sanity?
7.
Makari,
8, I think.
what's your sanity?
8, I think.
Okay.
9, sorry, 9.
Mai?
5.
Oh boy. And
God,
It was
Minty.
that's gonna be an 8.
Oh boy. You look at this scorched room. There'll be no more work done here. But it doesn't bring back everything, anyone who was here. The bodies are beyond repair. They were beyond repair even before the fireball singed them. Even now, you can still see trace amounts of multicolored, but you can only hope is wax poured in through sort of broken, like makeshift IV bags going into their very veins, replacing their blood with something else. And you can at least take solace in that there will be no more creatures like the ones you just saw coming out of, at least, this room.
Can I just ask, like, what do people around me look like? I mainly need to know what Raijin currently looks like.
Raijin, by all means. If you wish, Raijin, I can send you the art that I could resend you the art for the Celestial Revelation, so you can pull off of that.
Yes, please.
Describe yourself. All right. So, let me just screenshot this and I'll send it your way. All right, sending you the art again.
Thank you. Perfect. Well, Lynn, to answer your question, Raijin looks severely disheveled at the moment. Having been hit by the force of a freight train psychically, you can tell that their unusually stoic demeanor is slightly askew. But there's something more important to notice. The fracturing and flaking of her body has intensified. The literal fault lines that were traveling across her arms have crept up towards the side of her neck. And it's not small by any means. It literally looks as if a small tear is happening not only within her flesh, but within her very soul. She sacrificed a piece of herself in order to make sure that Nora was not in a position to lose control, and you can see that she paid quite dearly for that haphazard decision. And in this tear, there's only one thing to be seen. Stars. But nothing of our sky. They're too dark for that.
Is Raijin, where is Raijin, like standing or like laying on the floor? Or?
Raijin is kneeling. The shock from the mind blast did not knock her flat, but it did stun her. So she is almost not fully groveling, but she's on one knee, and it hurts.
Thor will stand up half and walk towards Raijin, pushing her hand against the wall. I'm going to... Raijin, every time I just see death, and I see an angel stare back at me, and I don't know what to do anymore.
She
I'm
is
going to...
shaken.
I'm going to go in for a hug, if Raijin will let me.
She'll attempt to resist you, but ultimately it won't work.
Okay. Raijin, I promised. I'm so sorry. I'm going to cast Burning Hands and choke her.
Oh shit.
How could you?
Lynn, why have you always got to try and get into PvP?
This has happened a lot with specific.
Kinda real?
It's not my fault. I'm keeping a promise. Flashback to an earlier episode where Raijin told Val, if something ever happens and I'm at the edge of like losing myself, kill me.
Yeah.
Are you saying that her skin is flaking off and I can see stars?
Oh, buddy. Raijin, give me a sanity roll at disadvantage here. As this is
Pull
happening.
it back. Pull it back.
Raijin, I'm so sorry. Just let it happen. Please. Up.
Raijin. The DC 16. Give me a dexterity saving throw here.
Okay.
Unless you don't. At disadvantage if you're letting her grab you. Since you've let her grab you.
Hmm.
Jeez.
Oh!
Roll
No
damage.
way! 2 20s? That was disadvantage!
That's crazy.
The 1 becomes a 2, so it's 27. Not that it would matter, but...
Oh. It's so funny. I also have. This is a cone, yeah.
Technically.
Counts as an area of effect, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
So, monk, funny, haha.
But monk evasion.
Yeah.
I'm going to flavor
found
this
out
a
about this in the
little
one
bit
shot.
differently. Yes, it's so fun.
I'm trying to just make my hands really hot.
Damn. Monk evasion. You make your
Raijin,
hands
please.
burn. And as you do, Raijin, you do not go down. And you see your partner.
Raijin,
Maybe,
please let it happen. Please.
maybe it is because the divinity is protecting you. Or maybe it's because, on some level, I can't. But you witness your partner both betray you and not be able to get the job done. Roll me another sanity check at disadvantage. And I'm going to add Bane onto this, so we're going to reduce this by a d4.
Oof.
I feel like this... I know, but this does make sense. This is not coming from nowhere. This is like, oh, this is going the worst possible way.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, it will get much worse.
Raijin?
Okay. And then sanity at disadvantage, or
Disadvantage, yes. That is a 19 and a 4. You're at 5 sanity. Raijin, if you would kindly roll me a d4.
with pleasure.
Joy.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so glad you only have 3 hit points. Holy shit, I'm so glad you have 3 hit points. Okay.
We could make this so much fun.
No. The true form, the celestial revelation, only comes out when you're at 0 sanity. So, not yet.
No, I just mean we could make this current situation a lot more fun and make sure I'm not at 3 hit points.
We will do that as soon as everyone rolls initiative again.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I had to do it. I'm so sorry.
No, it absolutely made sense. I
First of all, you come in here and get us fighting a fucking paint monster. Now you get us trying to kill Raijin. What are you doing?
What can I say? My story's all about fucking up, isn't it?
I wonder if this is like a Shutter Island moment where this entire story has just been us as Val's like custodians, and we're just bringing them back to the fucking loony bin.
So am I rolling, or are you rolling for me?
you are rolling because I'm not going to be so kind as to let you not roll for your friends to hurt your friends here. You have 2 win conditions.
Okay.
Kill Raijin or survive.
Let me roleplay killing you some little more. Come on. Good sleep.
Raijin, I will say immediately as you do as you start to go mad a little bit, you're going to immediately use your Asmar ability, your celestial revelation. Your form does not change so dramatically as the true revelation here. But immediately what you will see is that everyone within 10 feet of you, but for every one negative on the for every negative point you have on your celestial the range of your celestial revelation will increase by 5 feet. So it actually goes up to a 25-foot radius. So, what does the light that emits from you look like? Out of curiosity.
Oh. In this moment, especially because this is not true revelation, this is madness. a tainted form of the pure light that exists within her. And because it is from pure madness and anguish, it carries a little bit of the red stain that has been placed upon her by the paint. And so the room fills with a very crimson light.
A deep red hue begins to emerge from Raijin as it pulses out. Immediately, I need everybody within here to give me everyone who can see you. So that is everyone to give me.
I mean, I'm directly on top of her.
Yeah. Charisma
give me a
save?
charisma saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at those.
I'm gonna
Let's
those two.
fucking
Watch me.
go!
I'm hella good at those.
Dude, I still get nat 20s like crazy. I don't know how it's happened the whole campaign, but it keeps happening.
I rolled a 3, but it came out as a 12.
I'm sorry. I stole
My
all the
rolls.
rolls from you.
My
We-
rolls
we-
have been absolute garbage.
We all aspire to be a minty roller in our lives.
Well, the world
man.
truly was made for my benefit, so it's an understandable thing to aspire towards.
Absolutely.
Insane.
DC 8 plus 1.
Mod plus prof. Custom formula. I'm going to say that is going to be the formula for your Celestial Revelation is going to be eight plus your negative sanity score plus your proficiency bonus, which would make the bonus for your I believe I've adjusted it myself here, so that would make your new bonus equal to a DC 15.
Oh. So. Yeah, Ella's the only one that beats it so far.
That's been happening a lot this session.
Everyone suddenly falls under the fear condition, and you find it difficult to step closer to Raijin.
Do I
Ella-
sacrifice my sanity to kill Raijin?
Bruh.
I won't do that. I won't go that far. It's tempting, though.
All right. So I'm just giving you guys a fear thingy. Frightened, so that is everyone except Ella is suddenly frightened.
Listen, I'm just
Iris?
saying, logic based, I would sacrifice my sanity to kill Raijin, because you've seen what the fuck Raijin turns into.
Ella, you see Raijin sprout strange angular wings from their back. Different starflame begin to circle around her, and the others looking on in horror and awe. As she flies in the air, floats gently in the air. What would you like to do?
Great question.
You're the only one not affected by fear right now, so
Yeah.
What does fear do again?
What the frightened condition is?
You
Frightened
can't
condition
walk
has
towards it, right?
you can't willingly move closer. I homebrew it in that movement towards the object of your fear is halved. It becomes difficult terrain because because truly cutting down your movement in that way is kind of bullshit. But you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you can see the thing you are afraid of.
Okay, so I'm gonna see the situation, see like everyone else is getting all fucked up and shit. I'm gonna run out 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna become a giant woman.
Ooh.
So that's cool. That's my bonus action. With my regular action, I want to grapple Raijin, like try to like tackle her basically, and just like attempt to restrain her, and hope that somehow will maybe stop things. And I'm just like, Raijin, stop! Not again! Not now!
Oh boy. Give me an athletics check. Raijin, you may contest it.
Check again.
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Oh, don't I get advantage?
Yes, you do. As a giant woman, you get advantage. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the hell? No! Dude.
These
So
vibes.
crazy because we literally have the same bonus.
Literally?
I think, okay, we're going to re-roll this. We're gonna, because he tied here, I'm just gonna, I don't remember the rules on like attacker versus defender with grapple specifically, but we're gonna run it back. Roll again.
Okay.
This is just flat.
Oh,
Well, no, then you can keep your bonus. Actually, no, yeah, we'll keep your bonuses because you're using an ability to do it. All right.
Okay.
Beat a 23, Raijin. Do it. It'll be funny.
Oh!
20. Almost.
It was so close.
All right. Reading out the Inner Radiance. Inner Radiance typically would deal damage equal to your proficiency bonus. We're going to add deal damage equal to your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom, plus your negative sanity modifier for any creature that you within 10 feet of you at the end of your turn. So it is, that makes it 7 damage flat, no save, no way to avoid it. But you are grappled. Smile. Ella. Your turn. Nora. Give me a charisma save to try and break out of the fear. Yeah, you were absolutely getting out of that because of how cracked your charisma is.
Yeah, I'm such a charisser. Oh my god. Crazy.
Damn, the moment
you're-
I'm unfair, you get fucked, Raijin, I'm just saying.
You have your turn free here. What do?
Yeah, what do is a very good question. So seeing Raijin fly up in the air and Ella grappling her, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
After the child once again fought against him. Ugh. Not the child
The
anymore.
child,
but
what the fuck?
Don't worry, you act like one. That's my point.
Oh my god!
Wow, gamer.
Me keeping a promise. Actually, that is bad.
Let's see here.
So I should have just let her turn into a demonic
I'm just
angel.
gonna let this kind of play out. So I'm gonna use heroicism on Val to just make her not frightened anymore. That's my action.
Smart.
Yes,
And,
give me the ability to kill her. Yes.
And then I'm gonna just probably hold my turn for now and just chill. I don't want to get too involved. I'm just gonna take a step back.
Yes, Nora, that is your turn. Lynn.
Raijin, if you're still in there, you need to tell me. Or... I guess I'll try and finish the job, huh?
My charisma save.
No, heroism.
Oh, okay.
Heroism. Oh, what spell would you like to be thrown out? Like, what are we?
Whatever you choose the flavor. Go on.
Cool. So, shall we both burn together in a flaming sphere? How about it?
Finally, I can
Think
get the
about it,
melodramatic couple out of the goddamn stream.
Oh no.
God, I'm so glad they're both gonna burn each other up. Can leave some attention for the people who actually fucking matter in this story. God damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd like to turn around and fireball the child and her dad.
Oh my god.
No, I will. Yeah, sure. Let's put a flaming sphere down here. Would I give my all to kill her? Yes, I would. Okay, there we go. Cool. It's a flaming sphere of destiny.
Raijin, give me a dex save. Wait, no, you're grappled.
Yep, I don't need to.
That's not a fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's gonna hurt me too.
Nope.
Oof.
Wait, does it?
No?
Within 5 feet of the sphere.
Oh, okay.
Raijin will take... Okay, so, hold up. The sphere is here, is like this. So within 5 feet of this, so it absolutely would hit
Yeah.
all of
That makes
you.
sense.
Yeah,
But it
I'm
is
trying
on
to keep
top of-
people away from saving the Raijin. I'm trying to listen.
Alright,
Fucking
Ella,
hope
give
you're
me a
not
dex
Phoenix,
save.
'cause-
Lynn, give me a dex save as well.
Sure. It's the easiest save of my life. Oh, dang it. Wait, that's V. Wait.
Do I?
Now, if that's rolled as Val, I would save it, but I can reroll if you want.
I'm going
It's
to...
my...
I am going to start enforcing, yes, you have to roll as the right character.
Every time I roll, it just automatically V if I deselect shit, so not my fault. I think that works. Yep, that's about that's the Val roll right there.
My goodness.
I forgot how good it felt to roll as a character that has good rolls. That's crazy.
My goodness.
Chat,
It's
are we
okay.
cooked?
I'll burn in the same
We are
fire as Raijin. It's okay.
We've been cooked since like episode 12. At this point, we're not cooked. We're deep fried.
Ella, give me a deck save.
Okay.
Check, you understand? I'm cooking. You wouldn't get it.
Oh
so
my
close.
god.
That was almost a 20.
Yeah.
It went from a fucking Ella roll to a Val roll straight away, you know.
Listen, I had to get one bad roll this session at least.
Oh, does that just oh, wait, concentration check, alright. We nailed those. Come on. That's V! Fuck! I hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
How? Dude, how?
You know what? I changed my mind. We're just gonna take the die you roll and then just make the stats roll. Because this is actually kind of sad.
All I wanted is a bit of bread.
Alright. We're gonna keep the flaming spear up here. Are you moving it or dispelling it yourself here? Or are you toasting the body in its entirety?
Oh yeah, I would just fucking roast the body, honestly. Actually, Aeon, look in your DMs.
I'm not going nuts at your kill.
Oh boy. What the fuck was that noise? That was a bird.
Someone died.
I've turned into a bird.
How does this keep happening?
You know, you almost kill Raijin once. It's like an addiction. You gotta do it again. Like,
Of course, yeah.
I don't really know if it's almost about this situation.
and every time it would have worked if it wasn't for the meddling DM. Like, I'm just pointing it out. Just throwing it out there. Can I just say that Raijin looks badass on my screen when I've selected my KR? I'll send it to you in the chat. It's like so badass. Look at this. Like one eye half in the shadow. Fucking boom. Oh, badass. Look at that. Fucking sinister as fuck.
It'll look great on my obituary.
Yeah. Cry about.
Greer, what are you doing?
Gria is very afraid and kind of hasn't even realized this is happening because she's still crying about the demons and being broken and shit. So, a cuddling daddy is what I'm doing.
Oh boy.
Both burning the person you love alive doesn't mean I have to make a sanity check, right?
It absolutely the fuck does. You make a sanity check at disadvantage, motherfucker.
No, please.
No, pay the toll, motherfucker.
No, we can talk about this.
Pay the toll.
Gelia is gonna come out of her little stupor and see the two charred corpses of her two of her friends and be like, oh no.
What do you mean two?
You heard me.
Oh my god.
Absolutely deserved.
That's not even at disadvantage. Wait.
Deserved though. Absolutely fucking deserved.
Saw that one
Oh
again.
my god.
Fuck. That's a -1, right? Wait, what are you?
My comment about the Shutter Island thing might actually be more astute than I thought. This entire campaign is all in his head.
What's happening?
We might. Hey guys, we might be having a season 2 soon. Val, you look at this and start breaking down quietly as you are killing the person you love. You loved her more than anyone in the world, and you are killing her.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You wanted to
I need you to immediately roll me a d4 as you start to self-immolate.
You want me to roll what now?
A d4 as you start to self-immolate. You become, maybe not intentionally, but you become a threat to the party as a result of your crash out here.
Yeah.
Oh!
God.
Oh no! Oh no, you start to like inadvertently, in a mixture of radiant and natural flame, like you start to self-immolate, burning yourself and everything around you to shreds in your sorrow. We're going to call it after this, Raijin. You immediately fail a death saving throw because of the flaming sphere. It's not melee damage, so it's not a critical failure. But I need you to roll me a death save.
I completely forgot where I go for these.
So there is, underneath your health bar, there is a little tab that has a skull on it.
Okay. Roll the death saving throw. There it is.
That is another failure.
Oh, good.
Unless something is done within before Lynn's next turn, Raijin will die. And that is where we'll be leaving this session.
Oh my
What an amazing
god.
session.
Hey guys, we might have to run a season 2. It's looking like we're gonna need to run a season 2 because a TPK is looking real likely.
Can I just say this before anything? Aeon, I'm so sorry I'm doing this, but like, I'm keeping my promise.
I just want you to know that if somehow I get shaved, it's your ass.
Honestly, based.
All right. I do have to go real quick. I would love to do the post-session Yap Fest, but I gotta. Part of the reason is that we are at time. Yes, we're at 5 p.m. I don't want to keep the EU people up too late. Despite everything, I do kind of respect their time. And the second thing is that I have gotten a phone call that I believe I need to take. So.
Okay.
That will be...
Aeon, you don't understand. I have to do this, otherwise you don't get a season 2. You don't understand.
Hey, look, I get it. I get the intention. Absolutely. Look, you're keeping true to your promise. I'm just also keeping true to mine. If I get up, you are dead.
Let me be clear. Let me be perfectly clear. Season 2 is going to be you guys trying this dungeon again with lower level characters, and if you fail, I am going to have to seriously rewrite my entire world post the 1800s. Europe is fucked. Okay, this is probably what causes World War I. Anyways.
Oh my god.
The orb that might flew out the window, that's hitting the guy that started World War I.
Little did we know that fireball that went out the window was actually
there is a canonical time traveler in the universe trying to keep the world and the like weird time fuckery that's associated with history intact so that the world doesn't collapse. He's going to have his life made a living hell because you fuckers fucked up this campaign.
Also, Aeon, it's unfair for you to want to kill me if you survive because you asked me to do this.
No, that's fair. But at the moment, I'm a little bit on fire, and the part of me that's on fire is kind of pissed.
Yeah, no, that
but
makes
like,
sense.
But you don't have to think about that anymore if you're dead.
Okay, bye,
so,
chat.
Like, let's
Boop.
just let it happen.
I mean, it's fine.